Okay, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and go over your ELA assignment for lesson 0202. You're going to start by going into your language arts course. Scroll down to module 2. We're looking at lesson 02.02, quote, Life in a Fort. You're going to click on that lesson. You will obviously go through all pages of this lesson, all 10 pages, making sure that you understand all of the content this lesson goes through in preparation for your end of Module 2 assessment. Your assignment for this lesson, though, can be found on the last page. So as you're going through, you'll get to the last page. What is my assignment? It says, it is time to show what you know. Complete and submit your narrative writing graphic organizer that you worked on in the lesson. The writing prompt for this assignment is written below as a reminder. Boys and girls, if you are going through the lessons like you should be, you will have this assignment done by the time you get to this last page of the lesson. This is an assignment, this narrative writing graphic organizer is an assignment that you complete as you go through the lesson. They put the prompt in the organizer here for you at the end just in case. Here's the writing prompt. Write a narrative about a character who goes exploring and discovers new land. You can have the graphic organizer here, and we'll look at this graphic organizer in just a second, but this is what your assignment is. Now, like I said, you will have this narrative writing graphic organizer completed as you go through the lesson. This part of the assignment starts on page 7 of the lesson, the Writer's Workshop, Step 2 in Planning Breakthrough. So this page, starting on page 7, walks you through your assignment. It gives you information about characters, setting, problems, major events, and the solution. It gives you example here. So this is a great example to use as a model. Again, you're not going to copy this because this is for a whole different story. You are creating your own story or your own narrative, but you're going to be filling out these same boxes. There's an example here, narrative writing graphic organizer exemplar. So you can have this as a reference as well if you open that up. Here's another great example of a narrative writing graphic organizer. So you can even have this printed out while you're working on yours as a model. If you go to page 8 is where you start working on your own narrative graphic organizer. It walks you through all the steps. It gives you the writing prompt. You are writing a narrative. Narrative is just a story about a character who goes exploring and discovers a new land. This is a narrative, it's a story, it's something that you're going to make up. It gives you steps to follow as you are completing your narrative graphic organizer, so step by step of what you need to do. You have the copy of the narrative writing graphic organizer here. You have a copy of that here that you can print out. This is your assignment. And then it goes through review and reflection and review. Did you complete all the different parts of the graphic organizer? Do you have a character? Are you focusing on the prompt? Does your character face a problem or a challenge? Did you include events? Was there a solution? So making sure that you complete all parts of this narrative graphic organizer. Let's open up the one that's blank. So you're going to fill out this one that's blank using made-up characters, a made-up location, a problem that they're facing, what are the events that they go through in order to solve that problem, and then how is the story solved? What was the outcome? What was the end of the story? So again, a narrative is a made-up story. And then page 9 is just your lesson summary, and page 10, you have the assignment. So by the time you get to page 10, if you do the assignment throughout the lesson, you already have it done by the time you get to the last page. Just a reminder though, you want to go through all 10 pages of this lesson to make sure that you're getting the content that you need in preparation for the Module 2 assessment at the very end of the module, which will come in a week or two. Okay, when you're done with your narrative writing graphic organizer and filling this out, you're going to submit this worksheet by going to your next activity arrow. You will have a blue plus button where you can attach your work. Let me know if you have any issues or if you need any help.